morning, YouTubies. How's it going? All right, today I'm having Casey's salted caramel and cheddar popcorn. Hopefully this is good. I'm not real keen on the caramel and popcorn, or caramel and cheddar together. What caught my eye was the caramel popcorn. That's the only thing I seen at first. It was like, oh, caramel popcorn. No, it's caramel and cheddar. So hopefully this will be good. Hair's getting down my eyes. How you guys doing? Good, I hope. I need to get my booty in gear. I have a whole bunch of videos. Ooh. Ooh, I smelled that as soon as I opened it. Especially the cheddar. What was I saying? Oh, I need to get my booty in gear because I've been procrastinating on getting some videos posted. I have videos done. I just keep forgetting to post them because I get busy with everything else. Between coming with Anthony to dialysis and then trying to get stuff done at home and taking care of Jax, you know, this, that, and the other, and sleeping a lot too because I'm trying to get everything done. I get so worn out. I have to take multiple naps sometimes. Usually I take one nap a day. Some days I get by with not taking any naps at all. Then there are other days when I have like massive brain fog. There's some days I take between 2 and 5 naps a day. It depends on how bad my brain fog is. I hate brain fog, by the way. All right, so there's, that looks like. Don't you fall out. No escaping. Oh, the cheddar piece. I don't know what the deal has been lately, but I've been having, well, anytime I have really bad nightmares, I wake up with brain fog and it's like I cannot function. It messes me up for the entire day. I can't do anything. It's like I can't. It makes it where I can't think. Like legitimately, it's like it affects my, what do they call it? Prefrontal cortex. I think that's what they call it up here in the front. And I can't function. Or barely. So if I have nightmares, that happens. But sometimes even if I don't have nightmares, or maybe I do and I don't remember. I don't know. I have that issue too. Oh, how much caramel. The caramel tastes a little different. Almost like a burnt caramel. Slightly burnt caramel. Not horrible, just let's put it this way, it's not Cracker Jack caramel. Different. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the other night, I had some dreams about Mom. I've been having, ever since Mom died 7 months ago, I have been having a lot of dreams about Mom. I never had dreams about Mom before she died. But now, it's a couple times a week. The other night, it's like I kept having a dream, then waking up, have a dream, wake up. I think I had like 4 or 5 dreams with her in the dream. I don't remember the dreams when I wake up, which is frustrating. Sometimes I remember little bits and, bits and pieces of my dreams, but not always. But like the ones I had of Mom, I don't fully remember the dreams, but I remember her being in the dreams, if that makes sense. And the other night, my very first dream I had before the other 3 or 4 was, I don't even remember what I dreamed, but I woke up. My eyes were still closed. I was in that half asleep, half awake state, you know, where you just wake up and you're not fully with it yet. Still have my eyes closed. And I was talking to Mom and crying. Don't cry, Vicky. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. I was talking to her like she was actually there and having a conversation with her and let her know that I missed her so much. And I didn't realize all the little things that she did around the house and things like that till she's gone. And I still miss giving her hugs. She's so tiny and frail. Gosh, don't cry. I have a little, I don't have a whole lot on, but I have a little bit of mascara and I don't want to go everywhere. Like, no. Oh, don't cry. No. Tears are trying to stream out here. The waterworks are trying to flow. But yeah. Stop. Yeah, that was the most unusual situation I've had. Usually if I have a dream, I just, wake up and, roll over and go back to sleep. This one, I laid there for probably at least a good 10 minutes talking to her like she was right there. I'm thinking she was, in spirit. Man, I miss her though. Some days I do good. And there's other days I'm just glad with Dad things have calmed down a little bit now. Even the other night when I was talking to her, I was telling her she's my hero, and I don't know how in the world she ever put up with Dad for 57 years. I was actually telling her in that conversation. Tell her that, she's a stronger woman than I am to be able to put up with him that many years. Well, I put up with him. I'm 56. I put up with him 56 years, but she had to put up with the biggest portion of things. I don't know how she did it, though. That could be a pain in the booty. Oh, my goodness. After she died, him and I don't know how many tiffs we had. I say tiffs, but they were bigger than tiffs. I don't know how many tiffs we had over him moving stuff out of the kitchen. I gotta get Kleenex. Well, napkin. Clothes. Him moving stuff out of the kitchen, gadgets, pots, pans, all that kind of stuff. It's like, how am I supposed to fix your dinner if I don't have the tools to fix your dinner with? You want me to fix your dinner? Then I gotta have the tools. Kept moving out to the shed. I was like, ding dong, I need them. Bring them back in. So then the other tips were about the dog. He's still got to tell me every single day, literally. Oh, the dog growled at me. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, the dog doesn't like you. Neither do I. I clearly see why I was always a mama's girl. Always. I kind of envy some of the people that have good relationships with their dad, because I never had a good relationship with mine. And being a narcissist, it's hard to... You can't have a good relationship with a narcissist unless you just keep your mouth shut and don't say anything and do everything that they want you to do. And, well, I'm too stubborn for that. Although, when I was younger, I always kept my mouth shut and did everything, because I get shut down anytime I try to speak my voice, of my opinion on things. So all my life, I felt like I've not had a voice. I do now. And he's found out. The redhead in me is coming out. Full force. But yeah, things aren't perfect between Dad and I, but we have, for the most part, come to an understanding on things. He still tries to start crap, though. So, and I instantly shut him down. It's like, no. Trying to tell me what to do and everything. It's like, Now, if he wants to ask me to do this or that, that's a different story. If he would ask me to do this or that politely. What's the saying? You get more flies with honey than vinegar. He needs to tone it down on the vinegar. But yeah, I'm glad that things are actually a little bit better with us. If we still do have a little bit of troubles, at least things are going, for the most part, smoother. Except him always telling me about the dog growling at him. Our thing now is, Dad has finally let me bring Jax, my dog, into the house for winter. Wouldn't let him bring him in the house for summer when it's blazing hot. But at least now I can bring him in for the winter. Well, now, within this last week, Dad's got to make sure he tells me about it every day, if not a couple times a day, about how he's let the dog out to go potty, and then the dog doesn't want to come back in, stands at the doorway growling at Dad because he doesn't want to walk past Dad. I'm thinking, well, yeah, he doesn't like you, and you're standing too close to the door, and Dad tends to like to, he likes to get in the way. Let's put it that way. He'll open the door, but he'll be taking up half the space of the door frame, and it makes it hard to get past. He does it with Anthony and I when we get home sometimes from dialysis. Well, Anthony, when we get home, he can't walk much, because if he walks for more than walks or stands for more than about 2 minutes, maybe, literally, his blood pressure drops. I mean, it plummets. It's been documented by probably 20 or 30 nurses and doctors by now, the last couple of months. His blood pressure plummets, and he almost passes out. Actually, there's a couple times he actually has blacked out when getting to the bedroom because Dad's standing in the way of the doorway, and Anthony can't get past him. So I've asked Dad numerous times to just stay out of the way of the door so that at least Anthony can get in easily. He doesn't listen. Never. And to be honest, it makes it dangerous for Anthony. I don't know what his deal is about standing and taking up half the doorway. I mean, for me, I don't mind it as much because, like, if I'm having to bring all the groceries in the house or everything, oh, that one tastes nasty. Those are caramel. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, groceries. Let me tell you about the groceries and then I'll get back to this. Yeah. Sometimes when I got my hands full and trying to get all the groceries in, because Anthony's not able to help me get the groceries in because I'll pass out. Dad, he offers to help with groceries, but I'd rather just do it myself. So oftentimes I'll load up anywhere from literally 10 to 15 grocery bags and take them to the house all at once because I'm stubborn. I don't like to go back out to the car to get another load unless I have to. Well, here I'll have my hands full and he'll have the doorway open for me. And of course he'll be taking up half the doorway. But at least that helps me get into the house without having to try to struggle to get, sorry, kernel got stuck in my throat. Trying to get the door handle open with my hands full with that many bags. So for me, that kind of helps. But anyhow, okay, let me get back to what I was going to say. I tried to start multiple conversations or stories or whatever you want to call it at the same time. It didn't work. Anyway, the Casey's salted caramel and cheddar. The caramel part, I'm not really sure I like it. Some of y'all might like it. Some of y'all all might love it. I think I gotten pampered to the Cracker Jacks caramel, though, is what it is. This tastes more like a slightly burnt caramel. It's not horrible by any means. I mean, it's edible, but that last bite was... So, but, I don't know. Casey's, you need to improve your caramel at least. That's what it is. Well, maybe, I don't know. That when it, hold on here, slow down. Brain and mouth does not want to cooperate. When I first got a bite of the caramel, it reminds me of the caramel frosting on the donuts that you get from Casey's. But as I bite into it and you get towards the end of the chewing it, that's when it kind of tastes like a little bit of a slight burnt flavor. I don't know. I like Casey's frosting on their donuts, the caramel frosting on their donuts. Which, ironically, that was my mom's favorite flavor. She used to always like to get, occasionally, a caramel frosted Bavarian Long John. That was her thing. Me, when they have them, which lately they've not had them, I might have to actually request one. I like getting the cinnamon buns. They usually glaze them. I like them with chocolate frosting on them. That's good. Oh, now I want one. So yeah, these aren't horrible. Just that one piece, it had a more stronger flavor. So anyway, I have my computer inside, my laptop in the building. I took it inside with me a little bit and had a little munch while I'm playing my computer game. I'm playing Ultima Online Outlands. So it's like the original Ultima Online for those of you that are gamers, but it's Ultima Online Outlands. Oh my God. That server is like on a whole different level compared to the original Ultima Online and all the free servers. It's like, it's up here. There's so much to learn about the Ultima Online Outlands server. Every time I turn around, there's something new that is like, how do you do this? What? Because let's put it this way. The paid version of Ultima Online, actually, I don't know if it's paid. Actually, I think they just came out with a updated Ultima Online. It's like a revamping. So I think it might be paid. Oh, little birdie. You're a cutie. But then they have free servers that you can play also. I hate to say it, but all those are boring now. I still have accounts on a couple of different free servers. And I've gone back to them since I've started playing Ultima Online Outlands. And they're kind of boring now compared to Outlands. They're just so... Outlands is so different. It's a huge learning curve. I almost need a manual to know how to do everything. I feel bad. One of my friends that I game with, I'm constantly asking him questions. How do you do this? How do you do that? Where is this? You know, all kinds of questions. I must bug him to death, I'm sure. Like, oops. If I knew how and where to find the answers myself, some things I have found the answers myself. I try to at least find the answers. But some things, like, I don't know where to find the answer to that. So, I gotta ask. Because otherwise I won't know. So, anywho, I'm gonna scoot. If you guys are new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. I will said that too fast. It almost came out like gibberish. So, I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.